What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Friday Night Magic. Force here, and today I'll be dreaming of some puppets. Now I'll be playing the Dream Puppets deck, which is all about milling and a little bit of control. This hand, oh, I really want to take this, but I'm gonna draw a new hand. That might have been a mistake. We're gonna keep it though. All right. So this is the mill deck, the Dream Puppets deck, the goal of which is to mill my opponent of their cards. Get rid of their cards. So with the 52 cards he has remaining in his deck, I need to get rid of them before he kills me. That's the plan. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can execute on that plan. Let's also see what deck he has. Let's do it during his upkeep. Oh, it's a sorcery. Can't do it during his upkeep. Mill him for 7. Let's take a look at his deck. White to black. Grim Procession is the deck he's playing. I got rid of a couple of unmakes. Doom Traveler, Debtor's Knell. Nothing really that would have come into play anytime soon, so it's kind of a crappy one, but that's okay. Tome Scour. 4 more cards. 5 more cards, sir. Nice. Restless Apparition, Pillory of the Sleepless. Nice, nice, nice. Is there another? No, just... So that's the goal of my deck. I keep doing that until he's got no cards left, and then when he tries to draw, when he's got no cards remaining, he can't draw, and he loses the game. Holding off to play that until there are 20 or more cards in a graveyard, which there are not yet. So I'm just gonna hold on to this, unless if I get into a real tight bind where I really need something, we're just gonna hold on to it. And next turn, I'll be able to mind control. Let's see if he plays any creature that I want. Nothing yet, wow. Looks like my mills hurt him. I didn't get anything that would have been worthwhile. Oh well. We throw down a Jace's Phantasm. It will be a 5/5. This will get promptly destroyed. I have no question about, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh. I almost want a Visions to draw into a counterspell. I mean, you know, potentially draw into a counterspell. But I also want to save it to draw 3 cards instead of the 1. I need to wait till there's 20 cards in his graveyard though. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. So 8 more cards I need to get in his graveyard. And he's thinking right now. He's either thinking of destroying that or playing a creature. He's gonna play this. He gets 2 1/1s. Nice, another. That is really nice. Gonna play down our second Jace's Phantasm. And I will attack for 5, which he will block with one of his 1/1s. Easy trade for him. I mean, it's a weenie creature. Doesn't take 5 damage. He doesn't take 5 damage, so I can't wait. He's gonna play a creature soon, and I'm just going to take it thanks to mind control, and it's going to be really funny. I mean, he's sitting on 6 cards. You know he's got something in there. I'm surprised that the Phantasm didn't die last turn. I was almost positive that he had creature removal, but I guess I got rid of a bunch of it with my mills. I got rid of 2 unmakes. Pillory of the Sleepness is also a creature lockdown, so. And he's got nothing? Second main phase? He's concerned I have counterspells. I think that's what he's worried about. He's worried that I'm sitting on counterspells. All right, I just drew into the Royal. Lets me bounce a creature back to owner's hand. I can kick it to also draw a card. I can use that to save my own creatures as well. That's pretty good. Attack for 10. I might actually win this game just from damage. I really think, see, here's what I think. I think he's got stuff, but he's just sitting on it because he's worried. He's worried that I have counterspells. So, what is he at for creature? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So if he tries to directly target one of my creatures, I can bounce it back and save it, which is what I'll probably do. Unless he goes for, I think Diabolic Edict is target player sacks a creature. I have to choose that creature, so I can't bounce that same creature back. If I had one creature, I could bounce it back and it would be saved from something like that. But he is so worried that I've got a counterspell. This is so funny. That is exactly what's happening here. He's got stuff, but he's worried to play it. He's gonna Damnation, destroying all creatures. I'm gonna bounce one of mine back to save them. And I draw a card because I played the kicker. Paid the kicker. I didn't play the kicker. Paid it. So yeah, he destroyed all creatures. Can't be regenerated. It's gonna throw down a Restless Apparition. Interesting. Well, I could take it. But I don't really want to. That's not the creature I want to take. Plus, I can't pump it up. He can pump it up twice. He's got enough mana to pump it up twice, which would add 6 damage. So he could hit for 8 damage next turn. Do a graveyard check. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. 6 more cards I need in his graveyard. To take full advantage of my card. So the question is, does he attack and pump up? Does he save his mana to play stuff? Does he have removal for my Jace's Phantasm? He's gonna play. What is this? 4/4 flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target spirit card from your graveyard to your hand. I will be taking that next turn, so I'm going to let it go into play. Next turn, I will mind control that. He can attack for 2 and pump it up 3, which would be 5 damage. I will not block. I will let that go through. He's going to pump it up. Okay, I let that go through. I take his 4/4 next turn and I hit him in return for 5. That's the game plan, guys. All right, nice, vshedroncrab. We play vshedroncrab. We play an island. He mills 3. We take his 4/4 with mind control. And then we hit him for 5. And then we also do a graveyard check. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. So how was that? How you like them apples? I've got the 4/4 during my upkeep. I could take a spirit from my graveyard and put it in. Oh, that's an illusion. That's too bad. It's gonna play 4/4 flying lifelink. Divinity of Pride gets +4/+4 as long as you have 25 or more life. Which he doesn't. Next turn, if I attack him, he blocks the 4/4. His thing dies. He gains 4 life. That goes through. He loses some life. He plays another flyer. Nope, it's not gonna work out the way I just thought it did. It would. He can attack for 2, which I would let go through. He can't pump it up, so. This is tough. Island. Play the island. He mills 3. I can now visions for 3. We vision. I draw 3 cards. What do we draw? Active Trap. To mill 13 cards, he's down to 26 cards. All right, well, I think he's kind of forced a block here. Oh man, I gotta think about this. He's only got 1 card. Let's see, I'm gonna go aggressive and take a chance. I'm worried he's got creature removal right now. Let's see what happens. He's thinking about blockers. He's gonna block my 5/5 with his 4/4. Why would he not kill my 4/4? He gains life. Why would he not kill the 4/4? Does he have another damnation? This is really interesting. So he can pump this up. He's got 10, so he can pump this up 3 times, which is 9 extra damage, which would be 11 damage. I was worried he had creature removal. If he didn't block, he could have removed this and attacked and killed me. That was my worry last turn. So basically, if he had the 4/4 and the 1/1 in play, had he had creature removal in his hand, that deck's got a lot of 2 casting cost creature destruction. I was worried that he was going to this turn kill my 0/2, attack with this, pump it up, and attack with these, and he would have had enough to kill me. Had all that stuff taken place, but evidently he doesn't have removal, or I guess I win the game. On to game number 2 against ADEASF. I'm glad game number 1 worked out in my favor. Oh, this is an amazing opening hand. You have no idea how good this hand is. Maybe you do. Oh, this hand is so good. Oh boy. We keep it. First turn, vshedroncrab. The only thing that would make this a mistake is if he was playing red and he first turn shocked. Otherwise, I would have held him for second turn. However, I'm thinking if I... Okay, so we're all set. He's going to play Sleight of Hand. So he is playing the other blue deck. He's playing Crosswinds, and I'm playing Master Puppet. What the heck the name is that? Dreamborn Puppet? I don't even remember the name of this deck anymore. It's fine. It's fine. Jace's Phantasm. We're going to mill him. We're going to play the Phantasm. Target. I gotta pay attention to when I can play that, because there's a good chance I will be able to play that against his deck. We're gonna throw down the Phantasm. And then we'll say go. This will be an interesting duel. Blue versus blue. Look at this, someone who watches. Hey, thanks. He is gonna play, ooh, Spiketail Hatchling. Look at that. 1/1, he can sack it to do basically a force spike, or whatever the heck that card is called. Basically, counterspell unless I pay 1. So what that card does is it sets me back a turn as long as it's in play. Mill him again for 3. I won't be attacking with my 1/1. So we will go skip attack. And I have a clone coming up. If he taps out this turn, I'll probably play Dreamborn Muse, though. I can't play Dreamborn Muse because he will just Spiketail it. I have to wait. Mill him again. And now we can attack for 5. Let's see what he does. He blocks. I could risk playing something. However, there's a really good chance he's got a counterspell, so we're not going to do that. I mean, my vshedroncrab is doing work this game, so I'm going to be satisfied with him for a while. Force him to play stuff, force him to tap out before I play the Dreamborn Muse, which is probably going to be the play that I do once he does tap out. Okay, he tapped out. He's going to get 2 2/2 flyers. I will attack. He will block with 1 of them. And since he's tapped out, I can now Dreamborn Muse. Safely. So we will throw down the Dreamborn Muse. Every upkeep, player mills cards equal to the number of cards in their hand. What's his graveyard look like? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, so not quite where I want it to be. Attack for 5, force him to block. I'm waiting till he hits 20 so that I can visions. He'll be hitting 20, actually right now. During his upkeep, he'll be hitting 20. because he will have to mill 5 cards. He's got 5 cards in his hand, so untap, upkeep, Dreamborn Muse triggers. He goes down to 30 cards. One of them was a draw, 5 were mill. And now he has got the 20 card requisite for me to, he's gonna Archaeomancer, pulling a card back. In response, I will Visions before he gets less than 20. Actually, I guess the Archaeomancer would have gone in the graveyard anyways. We drew a Counterspell, another Dreamborn Muse. Oh, I'll be able to play another Dreamborn Muse. That's hilarious. He pulled a Bribery. He will attack for 2. It's an interesting decision. He doesn't want to save it as a blocker. So I drew another Dreamborn Muse. He is going to be hurting pretty bad here. Untap, upkeep. I also mill cards, but the exchange is in my favor. We throw down another Dreamborn Muse. So now he's going to be milling 12 cards. And I will also Tome Scour him. So he mills 4. Bring him down to 25. Oh, it's 5. I keep thinking this card's 4. I don't know what my problem is. And we attack. Attack with both of these. He'll block the 2/2 with his 1/2. 5 will go through. And during his upkeep, he is milling 12 cards. Dreamborn Muse triggers. Dreamborn Muse triggers. He is down to 12 cards in his deck now. I am tapped out, so this turn is all him. He's got, you know, anything he can do. He's gonna throw down blockers. Not enough. He dies next upkeep because of the mill. Attacks for 2. And that is the game. I will mill 4. I could trap him, but he will mill for 12 either way. I'll save counter spells. That sounds good to me. So he mills 12, attempts to draw, and then loses the game. Untap, upkeep, mill 6, draw step, nothing to draw, you lose the game. Good game, sir. Our next game is against Zankoku. Getting ready up, Zankoku? Come on, get ready. You ready? I'm ready. Zankoku is ready. All right, let's take a look here. Opening hand. So Zankoku gets to play first. I've started off with a Phantasm plus a counter spell. And I draw a new hand. Oh wow, someone else who knows me. I guess when you actually play on Friday night, that'll happen. Typically I record way earlier. Typically I record these episodes like on Thursday or Wednesday, but since I'm actually playing, oh, I can activate this since he just searched. Nice. Archive trap. If they search, I can activate it just like that, and they have to mill 13. It hurts. I haven't even played a land yet, and he's already milled. Oh man, he's playing the white-red deck. And we also have 2 Mind Sculpts, Prosperity, and a Dream Fracture. A Dream Fracture? Fracturing dreams. Why do I sound like a creepy... Maybe because I am creepy. Why do I sound creepy? Because you are creepy, Force. That's why. You're huge creepers. You're a big creeper. He went double red? Interesting decision. Why would he not get a white? He must have a white in his hand, yeah? That's the assumption. All right, second island. Mind Sculpt. Go down to 30 cards, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Man, he's already down to 30 cards. Holy heck. Archive Trap is ridiculous. All right, finally play something. 2/2. Whenever another creature of power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1. If you do, draw a card. It's a really good card. However, he does want to be drawing cards. I would say you don't want to draw cards against this deck, but truthfully, he needs something. He needs to do stuff. So I'm gonna hold off on my mill here with the Mind Sculpt, and I'm gonna save for a counterspell. We're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill on the Dream Fracture for now. We can Mind Sculpt at any point in the future. Slowing up his aggression is more important to me. Let's get rid of that. Counter it. I draw a card. Ooh, I'm gonna be able to play. He's got 20 cards in his graveyard, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yep, he does at least. So awesome. So I will be able to visions for 3. He'll attack for 2 here. He's also got this 1/1 first strike, and he triggered the effect to draw a card when he came into play. So he's now down to 26 cards. Dreamborn Muse. Oh, Dreamborn Muse. Dropping that in play. 2/2. Upkeep, mill cards equal to the cards in your hand. Untap, upkeep, mill 5 cards. Down to 21. Draws a card down to 20. Hey, Sanko. Unless you start doing some massive hurt to me soon, you're gonna be in a bit of trouble. Okay, he can, okay. So it's gonna get lifelink, plus he can pump it up, because it's red and white. So he'll be dealing me 5, 6, 7 damage this turn, plus he's going to be gaining life. I'll take it all. For now. I'm actually, you know, he could potentially kill me really quickly, so I gotta be careful. So he's gonna pump that up. There's 7. I'm down to 11. Interesting. Untap, upkeep. I mill 4. His upkeep, he will mill 4. Hedroncrab. Let's go Hedroncrab. Visions of Beyond to draw 3 cards. Draw an island, please. Drew an island. Mill him. Okay. And then I can mill him for a bunch more. First, we're gonna Thought Scour. Mills him for 2. Into the Royal. I could do 7 plus 4. That's not enough for the win next turn. What I can do though, I'm gonna Into the Royal his creature. I'll wait till his turn. Not going to attack, saving for blocker. I should have the game. This should be a win. Untap, upkeep, mills 4, draws a card, he's down to 10. Interesting. All right, he will attack. Bouncing back this guy. The enchantment will also fall off as a result. Does he have any? I don't think there's anything he can do about that. Bounces back to his hand, enchantment drops off. 2 is still going through. He's going to give it +2/+0 until end of turn. I don't think, have blockers been declared yet? I don't think blockers have been declared, no. Should I block? Yeah, I'm gonna block. Now what this means is if I draw an island, I can't use the Hedroncrab's ability, but I think we're still good. I think we got the game. He's gonna play 1/1 first strike. Can he kill the 2/2? If he can't kill this, he's done. All right, so he will mill 3. Then I can do 7. Plus I've got a counter spell I can sit on. So let's do that. Mill 7. Then he'll mill 3. He'll try to draw a card and he should lose the game. GG. Not HH. What would HH even mean? I'm gonna sit on my counter spell. I could prosperity him for 2, but I just wanna hold on to my counter spell just in case. There's the win. Good game, friend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode of Friday Night Magic. Let's wrap up by taking a look at the Dream Puppets deck. There's still a couple more decks that I haven't played in Friday Night Magic, so I'm going to try to make sure we get around to them. Some of the decks are just really bad. For example, I think the blue-black deck is pretty bad. The red-white deck that I just played against, consequently, I don't think that deck's that good either. But I'm gonna fiddle around with those decks and see if I can come up with something that'll work and hopefully win at least half the games that we play. Today's showing went pretty well, I'd say, though. The mill deck is so strong. This is such a good deck. It's absolutely fantastic. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. Tune in next Friday for another episode of Friday Night Magic, or Saturday morning. Sorry, I know this episode's a little late. It happens. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep watching and keep owning.